Welcome everyone to the third episode of Ben Passing the Target. I'm TT, he's the QB, and let's get started. Alright, so Ben, let's go over the first game.
Alright, basically, Bismarck nae-nae on Green Bay, and Green Bay really did not look nearly as good as they did back in their playoff run in 2019. The quarterback play wasn't exactly great from them.
I miss Lenore's Footman so much. Footman wasn't great, but he could at least consistently hit the deep ball. Aiken would overthrow guys by 10 miles. He was underthrown guys in the second half, overthrows the entire first half, and that's how they lost basically to improve Bismarck on D, not on O though.
Yeah, it was definitely a low scoring by indoor standards type of game.
Yeah.
Defenses really shined that night.
41-35, by the way, was the final score of the Green Bay. Let me watch the IFL main site. 34, 41, 40, about 40 was it? Sorry, brain. I think like 41-35 or 42-35. Here we go. 41-35. Bismarck won in the final 5-10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great game.
Oh, absolutely. It was a fantastic start for the season. The voice chat was going. We had the commentator. I thought the commentator did a pretty good job. Not quite as good as Alex Stroff, but for a understudy, he did a pretty good job. Great presentation as always from the Blizness. I actually got to see Blizness on the screen. I got 55 as eligible, and the Blizzard are already 0-1, and they do not have a lot of wins left on the schedule. Thank goodness we play in the eastern half of the league.
It is. It's gonna be tough sledding.
Yeah.
But you never know. You guys could rebound.
Well, we're not gonna rebound next week, and I'll admit I wasn't able to see the full game. I was doing an essay for class, but I was definitely able to see a little bit of it. I have three takeaways. Number one, the Pirates were winning and didn't even have to try to win against Louisville. Number two, Louisville has horrible broadcast. The commentators are decent, but everything else around it is just not IFL level.
It looked bad.
Yeah, it definitely looked bad. I mean, again, it shows that the Extreme were a complete rush job of a team. I mean, they were an AAL team. They were going to be an AAL team originally, I think.
I mean, yeah, like from what it looked like, the field, the overall arena, that whole presentation part, that actually looked pretty good. But the broadcast, that was bad.
No, again, this could just the first time I watched a game and didn't know how far in the game we actually were. I just saw the quarter mark. It was an attempt to mimic the Fox Sports. Yeah, I'll put an image up on screen for people who know what I'm talking about. Go right here if I can find it. Here. Scoreboard. Let's find an image. Scoreboard. This. So I'm trying to find an image from. Here we are. Perfect. Copy link. Copy image. I'll put this in the Okay, that's what they tried to go for. The Fox look, where you got just the simple logos and team name, and what they ended up with. And by the way, that's in the Super Bowl. So a little bit of what they ended up with. Let me do this. Oops. What they ended up with was not quite that same quality. I mean, obviously, you can't expect the Super Bowl, but it's just not. Wait a minute. Ben, can you go to the IFL YouTube page real quick?
Oh, did the video did the game broadcast get deleted?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's not on the IFL page. Ever since 2017, every single IFL game has been up on the IFL's website, and Louisville is not and that is not the case for Louisville, Massachusetts.
I've checked their YouTube and it's not there.
Oh my god. That's not a good start for Louisville.
No, it is not.
I mean, again, I know it's a silly thing. Like, what about the YouTube? Well, that's the main way to watch the game. For most people, I know they have this Bally's regional sports network thing. They got to deal with them to get like one game a week. I know the first Sioux Falls game is going to be on Bally Sports North. I think that's what it's called, Bally. Bally.
Oh, you're talking about Rally?
No, the TV deal.
Oh, yeah, it is called Bally. For some reason, I kept thinking it was an R.
Bally Sports.
Bally.
They took over. They bought about I think a year ago. Bally Sports. They bought all the Fox regional sports networks, and like Fox. Like for us in Florida, we have Sun Sports. And there's like Fox Sports Florida. Fox Sports Arizona, Fox Sports North. All of that in the past couple. I think it was last year. Became Bally Sport as part of the Sinclair broadcast group, which had the infamous, the I forget what it was. It was like that clip was like 100. Anyways, so now and Bally got to deal with the IFL to get some to get the regional IFL telecasts. It's not national by any means. So let's say like unless you have special cable plans, like if I wanted to watch the Sioux Falls game on TV, I'd have to order Bally Sports North. It wouldn't just come with like regular. It wouldn't be on like say Bally Sports Florida or anything like that. So I know Ben, you're so I know the Sioux Falls doesn't play for a while, but you would have to stick to watching them on YouTube.
Okay, so hypothetically, in my genius scenario, Jacksonville by some miracle becomes an IFL team. I think you see where I'm going with this.
Ooh, I do.
So, basically, I get to watch Shark games on TV, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. If the Sharks don't do it, don't go suspend operations effective immediately.
Stop the possibility that. Stop it.
Ben, no, I wish we had a Predators fan here. Okay, because even by the way, Quad couldn't make it tonight. He's got other stuff to do. He didn't say. I don't want to bother him. It was kind of my fault, anyways. I kind of rushed it. But if we had and he was. I don't think he was a Preds fan, anyways. But one of us. All right, but another new. I guess we should. There's not much going on in the NAL. AL. Carolina and West Virginia. Or sorry, Charlotte Thunder, who just rebranded this week. Yeah, mid-season rebranding. Welcome to the AAL. Let me find the logo. Here, I'll copy paste it for Ben so he knows what I'm talking about. Oh. Me. Snipping. Snipping tool is my best friend. Oh, wrong mode. Mode. Rectangle. New. There we go. Okay. This is the new Charlotte Thunder logo. By the way, Charlotte played St. Louis, another team that they did win one game earlier. St. Louis against Chicago, and last week, Charlotte utterly blew the door off St. Louis. I think they won like 70-20 or something with an awful broadcast. On the other side of things, with an excellent broadcast and a couple of incredible, surprising references, the West Michigan Ironmen won. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was what 66 to nothing. I think
it was something insane.
Yeah, well, again, let me see. Okay, I was 60.
That might be the last time.
What are they playing? It looks like. Oh yeah, but let's see. It won 66 to nothing over. I think it was Chicago they were playing. But yeah, 57. So West Michigan's only played 2 games so far. They have yet to allow a point. They've played 2 games. The combined score is 113 to 0. Actually, no. 123 to 0 in 2 games. West Michigan Ironmen are the class of the AAL. Charlotte's right down with them. I really hope we end up with a Charlotte West Michigan AAL tournament, AAL championship. Ben?
That would be a close and a good game. I'm interested to see how that one would go. I think West Michigan would win just going off of what we've seen from them, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. CIF had a week. I fully admit I haven't even looked it up yet. Ben and I are Actually, we didn't make CFL picks, CIF picks. I know Omaha's doing bad this year. Sioux City's pretty good. I don't remember who won the Selena. I remember. I mean, don't know. Let me just check because I do you know, Ben?
I do not.
All right. Well, again, I'll fully admit. So the two of us, we're Floridians. The CIF's closest team to us is in Texas. Actually, not even Texas. It's in like Omaha. Let's see what happened. Okay, so Wichita. Oh, yeah. I forgot there was some stuff for the Wichita game. They were supposed to play 20 some. On the Slasher had that on the Discord. Let's see. Wyoming beat Dodge City. And Selena beat Sioux City. Okay, so Selena's probably going to win the... with Duke City gone, Selena's probably the favorite to win the CIF at this point.
In all likelihood, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, their only real even if it's a 6-team league, West Michigan, it was what? Wyoming, Dodge City just relocated from Oklahoma, and they weren't good their first year. Wyoming's a fresh expansion. Wichita's been bad for years, and apparently they can't even start a game on time. Omaha's having a bit of a down year lately, and Sioux City, the only other real competitor to Selena, just got beat by 32 on the road at home. So, Selena should be able to easily cruise to a CIF title.
It's not going to be a problem for them.
Yeah.
The competition level just isn't there.
Mm-hmm. As far as I see it, the CIF this year is a 2-team league, and one of the two teams that had a shot at that title just won 53-24 on the road against the other team, and that's Selena over Sioux City. So, yeah, recording, right? Okay, just make sure we're recording.
Don't scare me like that.
I really hope we are. Are we? Oh, crap. A second. Give me a second. I really hope we are. Oh, crap. Wait. Okay, good. I just want to make sure we're recording.
Okay.
We are good. Anyways, let's go on to the main topic I wanted to go on today. Unfortunately, again, we can't have a quad for this, but we can at least get the two of us. Team by team look overviews of each of the 12 IFL teams competing this season. And again, I'll repost the composite schedule right now just to copy the new composite schedule. And there you go. All right. So let's just go from the top, team by team, starting with the Arizona Rattlers. Ben, what do you think about? We're just going to go team by team. Our thoughts on their season, and afterwards we'll do after we go about through each team, we'll do a United Bowl pick, and then we'll end off with. Actually, let's just do this real quick. Green Bay or Mass, Ben, just to get that. That's next week's game. Green Bay or Mass before you begin on Arizona.
Green Bay and Mass.
Other way around, but yeah, Mass. It's Mass at Green Bay.
Oh, it's Mass at Green Bay. I mean, same result.
Yeah.
Green Bay's gonna get steamrolled. Mass looks amazing right now.
Uh-huh. All right, then that's by the way this Sunday, May 3rd. Yeah. Here, Quad might be busy, but I'll ask him real quick. I'll just PM Quad in Discord. I'll let you know what he picked. And by the way, all of us we haven't diverged in any picks, or we're both 1-1 because we all thought all three of us are 1-1 because we thought Green Bay was going to win, and then Bismarck did, but we did correctly pick Massachusetts.
And then they didn't.
Yeah, and then Green Bay didn't. So, anyways, as I was saying before, I rudely interrupted you. Thoughts on the Rattlers this year?
They're going to make a deep playoff run. They'll probably lose to an actual good team like Sioux Falls, but they'll definitely have a solid team this year, like they always do.
Yeah. By the way, playoffs is top 8. So
yes, they're definitely a top 4 team.
No, yeah, definitely. They're definitely going to host. I think they're going to host one playoff game. I'm not as, I guess, bearish, to use a stock term, bearish as you are with the Rattlers. Do I think the Rattlers are going to win undefeated? No, I think looking at their schedule, by the way, everyone plays 14 except for Bismarck, Green Bay, Louisville, Massachusetts. They all play 16. Looking at their schedule, the only losses I really see would be on the road against Sioux Falls in their second week. Maybe, and then split with Spokane. Because I think they're going to, even with all the Iowa talent minus Daquan Neal, I think they're going to still sweep Tucson. Actually, wait, they played 3 games ago, Tucson? Okay, so they're going to, all right, so 11-3 for Arizona. A split with Sioux Falls, a split with one of the 3 from Tucson, split with the Shock. That's why I think 11-3. Just throwing a number out there.
I think that's a good estimate.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just break down some records. By the way, quad pick mass. Quad TT. There you go. All right. Okay. So, see how I gotta organize this a little better. You're not. I'm gonna do a. Nah. All right. Next team is Bismarck. We saw that they play 16 games, and I legitimately am surprised they won this one. Like, I'm legitimately surprised they won 1. They got 3. They had a bye, 3 at home. Let's see. They're probably split with Green Bay. 1. Let's see. That's 2. I got something piece on Bismarck. We always saw them already, but they have a solid defense, weak offense, very weak, inconsistent offense. They benched their quarterback at halftime, and the first play, the second quarterback threw, and I think his name was Coolette. He immediately threw a pick 6. Like, his first 2 passes were picks. Immediately. So, Bismarck's not, I don't think they're going to be a playoff team. I'm going to just throw a record out there. Let's see. They already got their 1. Any other thoughts on that, Ben, for Bismarck, before we get to just throwing numbers for record?
No, not really. 5-9.
They got 16.
I don't know how many games they play.
They got 16. Everyone.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 4-12.
6. I'm gonna say 6-10.
All right. All right. Next up is Duke City. You want to say? I know we don't use. I try to avoid using cursing except for the first episode when we were back when it was called 50-yard shit posting. But Ben, you want to say it? It's Duke City.
Duke City, bitch.
Duke City. I really don't like a lot of Duke City's talent. I think they're gonna have a hard time making the adjustment from CIF to NAL. I mean CIF to IFL. I mean, again, they are the 2-time defending CIF champions, but I really don't see them going very far.
I'm gonna rudely interrupt you here.
Okay.
Did I hear you just say they were in the NAL?
I know exactly. I immediately realized that. Yeah, I know. They're going to the IFL.
It's not a merger.
It's not a merger. Well, no, it wouldn't have been a merger anyways, because Massachusetts and Duke City would have been out. So, like, even in all the merger, even in the hashtag not a merger plans, the egos of the indoor football world, man. I miss Jeff Bushey. So yeah, Duke City. They have some talent with they have some talent. Pig Brown's a decent coach, but I don't see Duke City doing any better than, I guess, 5-9, 4. No, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go 4-10 for Duke City. Let's see. They got 4 games against Northern Arizona. They'll probably win at least in Bismarck. They got a game against Bismarck. That schedule's not kind. That is not a kind schedule. Yeah, I'm gonna say 4-10. What you got?
I give them 5-9.
Okay. All right. Next up is the Frisco Fighters. Now you're gonna love their coaching staff, Ben. You sure remember their coaching staff, don't you?
Yeah. Not much to say there. It's everyone's favorite, the Philadelphia Soul. I hate the Philadelphia Soul with a passion. So I'm just gonna give no analysis and say 8-6.
Fair. I will say one thing that might make you hate them a little bit less and give me really bad memories.
Okay.
Jonathan Bain is their starting quarterback. 2016 Storm. You know who the quarterback was after week 2? Jonathan Bain. The 2016 Storm were one of the worst offenses in Arena League history. They averaged about 15 points less than league average. But hey, Jonathan Bain got a lot better over the years.
Who quarterbacked the 2019 13-1 NAL champion Jacksonville Sharks?
Mike Foffel.
No.
He did for a couple of games.
Jonathan Bain.
I know. Jonathan Bain. Yeah, I still don't see much out of Frisco. I'm going to say 7-7.
Effort, but still.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Green Bay. Oh dear gosh, I would have said 8-8 had I known Lenore's Footman was still there. They have the easier eastern half of the league, meaning they don't have a lot of games against Green Bay. That's next. We're going alphabetical order. I mean, yeah, that's what the Zoe production video said. That's a great video, quality-wise, but yeah, I can't. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna say 4-12 at this point. I'll be happy. Honestly, I'll take 3-13. I'm gonna highball and say 4-12 though.
Doomer.
Yes, I am a doomer. And you said 6. All right. Next up in alphabetical order is it's ball. It's Paul time, and it's coach time. The Iowa Barnstormers.
So let's see. They play 14 games.
They got 14. They have Dayquil. They have Daquan Neal. Dayquil, the illustrious Dayquil. They have Les Moss and Rob Keefe at coach. But they were kind of hired the last minute. I know Iowa has a reputation for being really cheap. Like their ownership group, it's been really cheap since even back during the Reeling days, it was pretty cheap ownership group.
Yeah. I'm gonna say they're gonna be really good.
Yeah, they have the defending MVP and a solid coaching staff, and they still have a lot of that talent from 2019, at least in the offensive side of the ball.
Hear me out.
Okay.
12-2.
Whoa! What the? I was gonna say 9-5 and thought I was highballing it, but okay, 12-2. Dang. Alrighty. Yeah, that okay. Sorry, I got taken aback a little bit by 12-2 for the Barnstormers. Louisville Extreme is up next. They play 16 games. They really did not look up to snuff. I'm looking at their games. The games I can even see them winning. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, they didn't look good at all.
No, they could get better. They only play one. Wow, they really don't play anybody in the West. They've got.
I'm gonna say 2-12. Just
yeah. Well, they play 6.
14,
yeah, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna agree with you on that. I got nothing. I agree with you on that. 2-14. Louisville looked really bad again. Massachusetts is a great team. But they didn't even have Sean Brackett the whole game. They just played him half the game because they wanted to get him warmed up. And then even the NFL guys even do a whole lot. So actually that's a good segue to the next team, the Massachusetts Pirates. They play 16 games. The last team to play 16 games, and they have a real easy. They should be, if they're not 3-0 heading into the game with Spokane. Something went horribly wrong.
Yeah, they're gonna go 13-3 at worst.
Yeah, at worst, yeah, because Spokane. Spokane is essentially the rematch of the Carolina Cobras, Massachusetts Pirates, and the Cobras usually got their way in that series. Then of course you have more games against Louisville, more games against you have 2 Green Bay games, 2 Bismarck games. I don't think they play everybody anymore. Yeah, because they don't play Duke City. They don't host Duke City anymore. Let me see something. No, Duke City does go outside of the 4. Okay, was it Frisco then that really didn't leave anywhere? Nope, they go outside too. So I know on the original schedule, something like Duke City didn't leave, didn't go outside of the Frisco, Arizona, Albuquerque area, except for that one game against Massachusetts. But of course, unforeseen COVID delays, and here we are. But yeah, 13-3 at the worst for you. I'm gonna, yeah. They don't have a lot of the. They don't play the Storm at all. They do play Spokane twice. I'm gonna agree with you there. I'm gonna say 13-3 as well.
Yeah.
Next up is the Northern Arizona Wranglers,
0-14.
I'm gonna say 1-13, because even Jihad Virtue got a win.
0-14.
Yeah. I'm looking at their schedule. Okay, you know what? Their only chance, as far as I see, for a win is Week 5 after they get murdered by Arizona. That's their only chance to see for wins at Bismarck. And that's kind of iffy. Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-13. I'm gonna say they get that one game against Bismarck, but that's it. They really have no talent. They have Verlon Reed, Dominic Bernante. I forgot how to pronounce his last name. From the CIF as their coach, but there's not a lot of talent there.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is your favorite team. Well, your favorite. I am nowhere near that bullish on them. I think they still have Lorenzo Brown as a starting quarterback, and Brown's not awful, but he's not Tommy Armstrong. And that's still an interesting QB battle there. But
a ring under his belt, but yeah, 14-0.
Lorenzo Brown has several rings under his belt, but he's not. Tommy Armstrong dragged a horrible, horrible danger roster, almost on his lonesome, to a 7-7 mark, including wins over Iowa and a near win over Sioux Falls, and even a close one against Arizona in the playoffs. Tommy Armstrong with a much better supporting cast. I'm not going to say 14-0, because I do think they're going to lose to regular season Rattlers. Iowa, they probably split with, I'm going to say 12-2. They don't play the Pirates at all, so yeah, I'm going to say 12-2.
Okay.
All right. Next up is the Spokane Shock with us. They believe Cedric Poole's still on the roster, so Ben, what was the best thing about the NAL chats?
Cedric Poole's mom.
Do you remember her name?
Mama Poole.
Good enough. Yeah, Paul, I can't wait till... Actually, wait, I really hope Mandy Lynn didn't get shadow banned, because... Oh, man, we gotta wait till week 13. We only get it once. No, you're joking. Dang it. We only get one chance at Paula Barnett versus Mandy Lynn. Oh, man. But yeah, Spokane's gonna be good. Honestly, if I had to pick a team outside of Arizona and Sioux Falls as my champion, I'd pick Spokane. I think they still play against Tornadoes, so I hope they murder them whenever when that game happens. Because you know my experience with Lakeland, with the Lakeland Tornadoes. But yeah, again, the fantastic roster they've been together for years, and I don't think they're gonna lay off the gas at all, because they want some revenge from getting dropped out of playoffs as a 12-4 Wichita Falls Nighthawks team back in 2017 with two-time MVP Charles McCollum. The Shock should be an incredible team. Let me see, I really don't see a lot of loot. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go. Even in the NAL, they were never super crazy. I'm gonna go 10-4. They play Tucson once. Yeah, I'm gonna go 10-4 for Spokane.
I'm gonna agree with you on that one.
All right. Now we have the Tucson Sugar Skulls, the final team of the set, the Tucson Sugar Skulls. I am not impressed by them in the slightest. They have a lot of talent from Iowa, but most of the Iowa talent, if it's still in Iowa, went to Arizona's defense. They do start against Green Bay against Week 5. That might be a good starter game. But, I mean, they do have 6. That's probably going to balance out 3-3. I don't much say on Tucson.
Do anything crazy, but I think they'll win 9 games.
That's a little too crazy for me. I'm going to downvote. I'm going to go 8-6 though. I think a little more. I think that's still pretty fair. But yeah, 9-5. I think that's pretty fair for Tucson. All right. So now United Bowl picks. Just type it in the message between you and me. Our United Bowl picks.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first. I'm gonna play it safe and kind of boring, but actually, yeah, I'll let you do that. Well, no, I mean the final score, like what the final score of the game's gonna be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. What am I thinking? Yeah, I'm gonna play a little. Let's see. I'm gonna go. There you go. So the Rattlers don't have to host a championship game. It's boring, I know, but yeah.
That's a terrible pick.
Yeah, I mean, again, 18. This season. I'm happy we're starting. The season's back. And I actually, you know what? Really quick, let me see what quad is. Let me see if I can get quad pick real quick. Final score. Here, I'm gonna ask Quell if you're not about final score. If not, I'll just post it in the description. I don't think we have anything else to add for this episode. So again, thank you everyone for listening. And I'm the Target Toad. He is the QB, and we appreciate you listening to us today. Have a wonderful evening, y'all. Peace. And hopefully now we can stop the recording.